everyone's having a good day. This is going to be the Friday athlete workout. And before we get into that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about kind of how we're programming things and why we're doing what we're doing. So there's two ways you guys can work out. It's either increase the intensity or you increase the time under tension. So intensity means weight, right? So when you guys have high intensity, let's say 85 to 90% of your max, you're going to be doing anywhere from 2 to 3 reps probably, right? So the time under tension is really low. On the other side, in the situation that we're in, most of us have no access to any weight room. So our time under tension needs to go way up here, which means the intensity is going to be a lot lower, or the weight, right? So keep that in mind whenever I post something and there's a certain duration of time that it needs to go through. That's really what we're after. So if you need to make sure that the reps are cut down a little bit in order to get that time under tension, that's what you need to do. So with that being said, after you do your warm-up, everything we do workout-wise comes after the warm-up that we do, every single time. Never jump into any of these exercises without doing our warm-up. You're just setting yourself up for failure there. But the very first exercise we're going to do is an ISO push-up, and it's 4 sets of 6. It is 10-second hold at the bottom, and then you're going to explode up. The important thing to note there is that, with all the push-up challenges going around, when you're doing a push-up, and maybe my camera girl will come over here and give me help, but a lot of the push-ups that we see, go right over top of me so they can see the angle of my elbows. A lot of the push-ups that we see are doing this, which looks like a T, but actually we want to make sure our joints are stacked and come back like an arrow, okay? So if our kids are doing push-ups like this, which on the video you'll see one of my younger kids, 2 of my younger kids doing it, but we corrected it. We want to make sure, first of all, our heels are pressed together, okay? And our joints are stacked, and my elbows are going to track back so my body looks like an arrow, okay? I don't want to be here holding it. I want to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I want to explode up, okay? It's not easy, all right? So you'll see on the video, we had a high school athlete doing it, we had a middle school athlete doing it, and then we had an elementary athlete doing it. And the time under tension is hard no matter who you are, no matter how old you are. It just is tough. So let's say some of my youth session kids, if they cannot hold a perfect push-up for 10 seconds, then let's do it for 5. But I want to keep the reps the same. We're really looking to get anywhere from 35-ish to about a minute worth of time under tension for 1 set. So that's why we have 10-second down. So the rest is kind of short. So I don't really want you guys resting more than 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? After that, you guys are going to do ISO body rows. And I forgot my prop for this, but what you guys are going to do is you're going to do your normal body rows, and you'll see on the video that I'm going to put after this. My dog gets out. It's going to be 5 sets of 10 with a 3-second hold at the top, okay? ISO means isometric, okay? So we're going to try and hold this position at the top. So when they go down, they're going to pull themselves up. I want to make sure my glutes are squeezed and my hips are up. My youth session kids should know how to do this because we've done this since January, okay? My high school athletes better know how to do this because they're high school athletes and they should be better than that. So when you do this, you're going to pull, squeeze your butt, have your feet together. I can't because my dog's in between my legs. Hold. Once you get to the top, then it's 1, 2, 3, down, back up, okay? That's 5 sets of 10, okay? The pulls are in much higher volume because we can. You guys aren't going to wear out as quickly as you will at the push-ups. So it's 5 sets of 10. Let's say you can't get 10. My youth kids, or even if a high school kid can't get 10 perfect reps, let's go 5 sets of 6 then. That's fine. And whatever you guys can do to make sure that you are getting the perfect reps in with the isometric hold, and then we'll build over the next course of however long this lasts. The third exercise you guys are going to do is an ISO single leg jump. All right, so on, what is it? This is Friday, so the last time we did a workout, which I believe was Tuesday, is you guys did the single leg jumps and you jumped a lot. That's fine. Today, you guys are going to go down and hold at the bottom for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then you guys are going to jump, okay? That is going to be 3 sets of 7, all right? A couple things that we might have had some trouble with today, and you'll see on the video, is we had trouble with, first of all, getting this low, all right? You'll see on the video that they kind of wanted to be in here. We want to stick and we want to hold that for 3 seconds, and then we want to jump and be explosive. The biggest problem is a lot of them don't have the strength to hold it for that long. So if they don't, let's cut the reps down. But I really want to focus on the isometric hold at the bottom. That's the biggest thing to me. The jump is just making the concentric portion explosive. Some of us tend to kind of like come up easy. We want to make the concentric, everything we do is explosive. So that's your iso single leg jump. And that's 3 sets of 7 on both sides. You're going to hold at the bottom for 3 seconds and then jump. So your fourth exercise are isometric pull-ups. It's 5 sets of however long you can hold at the top for. So this could go pretty quickly actually, because some of you guys might not be able to hold for more than 10 seconds, and that's fine. The goal is that we build over the next course of a few weeks on this. So it's 5 sets, and you're just gonna hold at the very top, chin over the bar, okay? And you're gonna hold until you cannot hold any longer. If you've got a partner or you're a mom or dad watching, hold them accountable, because it's really easy to just kind of look around. It kind of gets tough, and then you just drop. Make them fight for it. Then your last exercise before the finisher is a lunge ISO single arm press, okay? So I got my backpack. If you've got weights or dumbbells, that's perfectly fine too. So we did the lunge ISO earlier on the week. Things that I found that some of the kids had trouble with was actually getting to that 90-degree angle and trying to coordinate the lunge hold with the press. So ideally, in almost all sports, we're in a stance like this, whether you're running, whether you're about to jump, whether it's wrestling, football, basketball, soccer. Most of the time, we are in a sprinting position. Most of the weight is on one leg. This is something we need to really build up strength in. So I want to be in this lunge position at 90 degrees, as close as you can, right? And then once I get here, I'm sitting here. And the only thing I'm focusing on now is holding this position and pressing straight up, okay? As you get tired, I noticed that one of my kids started to do this and gets higher and higher and higher because his legs got tired. Force them, say hips down, hips down, hips down. Make their hips go down, sit back, force you to hold this position, boom, just like that. Again, we don't have the weights to squat a lot of weight, lunge a lot of weight, do the things that we can normally do for my high schoolers, right? So we have to increase the time under tension. Intensity goes down, time under tension comes up. And then, so that is going to be 3 sets of 10. So you're going to go 3 sets of 10 on each leg, right? So you're going to go 3 sets on this leg, then you're going to switch, 3 sets on that leg, okay? The finisher is just 2 exercises. It's 1 set per exercise. It's maximum effort push-ups and maximum effort chin-ups. Couple things with the push-ups. We already went over it. Make sure you're an arrow. Make sure your core is tight. Make sure your heels are pressed together. With the chin-ups, I do a chin-up. This is not a chin-up, right? We want to get full range of motion of the joint, okay? We want our head to finish through here, and then we want to pull. You know, for all my wrestlers, any grappling sports, any athletes in general, the more you do half rep range of motion, and then you go into a sport and you ask your body to go outside of that range of motion, whether it's in squatting, deadlifts, bench press, pull-ups, anything, right? Anytime that you are shortchanging your range of motion, you're leaving yourself to get injured in when you play your sport. So really focus on making sure that you guys get the full range of motion so that when you're in a sport and you do hit that full range of motion or beyond that, your body can handle the force that's happening to it, okay? So that's Friday's workout. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys can post some videos or maybe some pictures of your kids doing it. If you're one of my high school athletes, let me know how the workout was. I did it. I had some kids do it. It's not easy. And especially if you stick to the time under tension principle, it's not easy at all. So let me know how it goes. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I'll see you next time.